Proverbs 14. Let's jump over there and we'll get into it. Okay, verse 1. Every wise woman builds her house, but a foolish one tears it down with her own hands. Read into that what you will, but it talks about, in Proverbs, about diligent women with integrity. So, and this probably happens, okay? Whoever lives with integrity lives with integrity, fears the Lord. But the one who is devious in his ways despises him, or the Lord. Do you believe it's possible to live with integrity and not fear the Lord? I know some people that seem very good, but Jesus said, I don't even know you. So, yeah, that's a deep subject to think about, huh? Verse 3. The proud speech of a fool brings a rod of discipline, but the lips of the wise protect them, right? Know when to keep your mouth shut. Proud speech of a fool. Keep talking until somebody punches them in the mouth, right? 4, where there are no oxen, the feeding trough is empty, but an abundant harvest comes through the strength of an ox. All right. I highlight this every time it comes up, month after month, you know. If the barn is clean and there's nothing in the stalls, you're not going to have a crop, okay? In modern days, if if an auto repair shop is empty, the tools are all shined and polished and put away, the floors are all mopped and clean and beautiful, and everything is sparkling, and the jacks are all in their place. Nice looking shop, but a dirty shop makes the money, okay? A dirty shop makes the money. There's no money in a clean shop. Okay. Back in the 50s, they used to talk about barber shops. You always want to go to the barber shop that has the most hair on the floor. Okay? Because that's the busiest barber, which means that's the best barber. 5, an honest witness does not deceive, but a dishonest witness utters lies. Lots of that going on now, huh? Oh my goodness. The things people do for money. 6, a mocker seeks wisdom and doesn't find it, but knowledge comes easily to the perceptive. To the perceptive. What is that? That's 6. I want to see what that says in the New American Standard. Knowledge is easy for one who has understanding. Who has understanding, or perceptive. A mocker seeks wisdom and doesn't find it. Okay, 7. There's a very good advice right there. Stay away from a foolish person. You will gain no knowledge from his speech. Okay? You notice it's speech there, the way they talk. Stay away from those people. I won't mention any names, but something probably popped in your head, right? At least one person popped in your head. 8, the sensible person's wisdom is to consider his way, but the stupidity of fools deceives them. Your fools deceived by their own stupidity. Planning. The sensible person's wisdom is to consider his way, to plan beforehand. Right? 9, fools mock at making reparation, or what? Guilt offerings. Okay. But there is goodwill among the upright. Fools mock at making preparation or guilt offerings. Reparation. Lots of that going on now, huh? The heart knows its own bitterness, and no outsider shares its joy. Right. Right. Nobody can feel what you're feeling. Okay? They can try, but nobody can feel what you're feeling. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. Right. Mm-hmm. Castles will be torn down and little hovels will stay erect because God is there. 12. There is a way that seems right to a person, but its end is the way to death. Right. Do something without God? Looks right to me. 13. Even in laughter, a heart may be sad, and joy may end in grief. This goes on a lot now, too. People pretend to be happy just to save face and not tell people how they really feel. As soon as everybody's gone, they fall apart again. You'd be surprised how little some people are keeping it together. 14. The disloyal one will get what his conduct deserves, and a good one what his deeds deserve. Right? You will get what you deserve, whether good or bad. 15. The inexperienced one believes anything, but the sensible one watches his steps. The prudent one understands his steps, it says. Yeah, inexperienced ones believe anything. Now, this is why they're indoctrinating young children in schools nowadays, because they believe anything an adult will tell them. And they go home and say, my teacher said such and such, and it's totally wrong and totally against the Bible and everything that God stands for. But they believe it because they're young and inexperienced. And that's why they get to them when they're young. 16. A wise person is cautious and turns from evil, but a fool is easily angered and is careless or false. Right. Easily angered. We all know people like that. People that just fly off the handle. They call it flying off the handle. That you do something before thinking about it, okay? It was careless. People do that. 17. A quick-tempered person acts foolishly, and one who schemes is hated. Right? That goes along with that up there, huh? Right together. A fool is easily angered and is careless. A quick-tempered person acts foolishly. Right. 18. The inexperienced inherit foolishness, but the sensible are crowned with knowledge. The inexperienced inherit foolishness. That's it. Now, what does that say in the... I forgot where I was. 18. The naive inherit foolishness, but the sensible are crowned with knowledge. Okay, that's what it says in the New American Standard. I use the New American Standard as a comparison because the New American Standard is one of the most accurate word-for-word translations, where they took the actual words and translated them and put them in there without caring about prose, without caring about is it proper English and does it make sense. Now, inexperienced and naive, right? People don't want to learn. People take advantage of them. So, yeah. 19. The evil bow before those who are good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. Someday, huh? I don't know if that's happening right now or not. I noticed when we had a certain president in there some time ago, the evil bowed before him. They were scared of him. 20. A poor person is hated even by his neighbor, but there are many who love the rich. Right. Do they love their rich? Not really. They love their money. Okay? If they became poor, it would be hated. They just love their money. The one who despises his neighbor sins, but whoever shows kindness to the poor will be happy. You got that? Will be happy. Because God pays you back with interest. Okay? And it feels good to help the poor. It just feels good. Makes you happy. 22. Don't those who plan evil go astray? But those who plan good find loyalty and faithfulness. Right. There are people planning evil now, aren't there? Man. And it's mostly because they've done so much evil in the past that they don't want it to catch up with them, so they keep having to do more evil to cover up their previous evil. Because they're afraid that their previous evil is going to get them in a lot of trouble. And it will eventually. It says that all over Proverbs. Eventually they will fall. 23. There is profit in all hard work, but endless talk leads only to poverty. That's a good saying right there. We'll make that yellow. There's profit in all hard work. Okay. I made it a point to appreciate and honor every person that is working, no matter what his job. Okay. Because there are a lot of people that just don't want to work. You know, endless talk leads to poverty. They expect somebody else or the government to fund them. So if somebody's out there sweeping a street or picking up garbage, I'm like, good on you. You're working. There's profit in that. Respect everybody who has a job. Even the person waiting on you, they're working. When in this day and age, they don't have to be. So I'll make it a point to be nice and respect everybody who's working. Even the person that serves me in the window at a fast food drive-thru. Good on you, you know. So, yeah. It's kind of important. 24. The crown of the wise is their wealth, but the foolishness of fools produces foolishness. The foolishness of fools produces foolishness. Okay? It says the crown of the wise is their wealth. It does say all over Proverbs that if you get wisdom, knowledge, fear of the Lord, wealth will come. It says that. Okay? You don't have to. And it says specifically, don't go after money, don't go after silver, don't go after gold, go after wisdom, which is more valuable than silver, gold, jewels. Okay? Wisdom, knowledge, integrity, fear of the Lord, first of all. Okay? That's what it means. The crown of the wise is their wealth. Okay? But foolishness of fools produces foolishness. Stupid is as stupid does. Isn't that what he said? Huh? 25. A truthful witness rescues lives, but one who utters lies is deceitful. Right. A truthful witness can rescue lives. Okay. 26. In the fear of the Lord, one has strong confidence, and his children have a refuge. Right. Now, this is the number one thing, first, before everything. You have to fear the Lord. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, turning people away from the snares of death. There you go. Both of that. Good stuff. A large population is a king's splendor, but a shortage of people is a ruler's devastation. Right. If you're a just ruler, right? If you're not just, and you're afraid that too many people will turn on you, you want to control the population and depopulate. That's going on now. Okay. 29. A patient person shows great understanding, but a quick-tempered one promotes foolishness. Right. I am practicing patience every day. That's, just sit back and think in your head. Don't blurt stuff right out. Think, what is the best thing to say in this circumstance? All right? A tranquil heart is life to the body, but jealousy is rottenness to the bones. There you go. More peace. We'll make that green too. Tranquil heart. I like that. 31. The one who oppresses the poor person insults his maker. But one who is kind to the needy honors him, honors God. Okay? You oppress a poor person, you're insulting God. God made them in his image. Doesn't like that. You want to honor God? Be kind to the needy. 32. The wicked one is thrown down by his own sin, but the righteous one has a refuge in his death. Right. Where are you going to go when your time is up? 33. Wisdom resides in the heart of the discerning. She is known even among fools. Wisdom resides in the heart of the discerning. You know what discernment is? It's knowing something is good or evil before somebody speaks. You can look at them. There's a little voice in you that says this person is evil. 34. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. That's going on now, isn't it? The sin part, I mean. A king favors a prudent servant, but his anger falls on a disgraceful one. Right. We don't have kings anymore, so servants are... I mean, there's still a few out there, but not too many. Not in America, anyways. Nobody likes a disgraceful servant. So there's Proverbs 14. Let's see what we highlighted in here. We highlighted 2. Whoever lives with integrity fears the Lord, but one who is devious in his ways despises the Lord, him. Integrity means always doing the same thing, whether you're being watched or whether you're not being watched. Your very nature is to be honest all the time. Highlighted 4. I talked about it too. Where there are no oxen, the feeding trough is empty, or clean, it should say. Yeah, see, clean or clean. I like that better. Feeding trough is clean, but an abundant harvest comes from the strength of an ox. Okay? You want to go to the barbershop that has the most hair on the floor. A nice, clean barbershop means he doesn't cut hair very well because, and that's not always true, but most of the time, if there's no sign of any work being done, I kind of wonder. 7, we highlighted, stay away from a foolish person. You will gain no knowledge from his speech. Stay away from foolish people. Just, I'm not going there. Do you want to go see? No, I don't. Just that easy. We highlighted 10. The heart knows its own bitterness, and no outsider shares its joy. Okay. People can go through the exact same thing that you're, if you're going through some terrible stuff, and even the loss of a loved one or something, and somebody else can say, I know how you feel, because I lost my loved one too. Well, they have an idea how you feel, but they don't truly know how you feel. Every person is different, so nobody can know exactly how you feel in a bitter situation. And in a joyful situation, nobody can know exactly how you feel because everybody is different. Okay? One of the best responses to somebody who lost a loved one is, I can't imagine how you feel. Okay? I highlighted 13. Even in laughter, a heart may be sad, and joy may end in grief. Right? You ever see people who pretend to be happy? And you can tell they're just a facade. They're keeping up when when they go to church or they're in the store or they meet a friend and they're, hi, how you doing? Hey, everything's great. And it's not, okay. They could be going through something and you have no idea. And as soon as the joy ends in grief, as soon as they go away and they're by themselves again, all the masks come off, and happens a lot more than you think. Okay, we highlighted 15. The inexperienced one believes anything, or the naive person, is the direct translation. But the sensible one watches or understands his steps. Right? The naive will believe anything. It's just a statement. It's not a lesson. It's just something he's saying, and it's true. How do you stop being naive? That's a good one. Question right there. Fear the Lord and ask for wisdom. James 5 says he will give wisdom to anyone who asks without anything. But you have to believe that he's going to do it. And he will. We highlighted 16 and 17. A wise person is cautious and turns from evil, but a fool is easily angered and is careless. A quick-tempered person acts foolishly. One who schemes is hated. A wise person is cautious and turns from evil. Okay, just if you're walking down the street and you see something going on with a whole bunch of people and protests and stuff, turn around and walk the other way. Okay, just don't get involved in this stuff. Even on the internet, don't get involved in arguing with people you don't know. Just keep scrolling. Okay? That's a wise person. I mean, we'll stay on the internet theme. That fool is easily angered and is careless. A quick-tempered person acts foolishly. One who schemes is hated. You see these people arguing on the internet. You're looking down the thing, and you just see, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And then they start insulting each other, and it's just foolishly. Happens all the time. We highlighted 20. A poor person is hated even by his neighbor, but there are many who love the rich. All right. Poor person is hated by his neighbor. Some people don't like poor people, Well, you're bringing down the property values in the whole neighborhood. Okay. But there are many who love the rich. And they don't actually love the rich, they love their money. Okay? You'd be surprised when you have a lot of money, friends are everywhere. When you lose your money, they all disappear. Donald Trump said once, a long time ago, before any of this presidential stuff, back in the 80s, okay? In an interview, he said, I would like to be poor once. I would like to lose everything I own just to see who my real friends are. Okay? That's a smart man. Because you won't know who your real friends are until you have nothing to offer them. Okay? Put that off on a tangent on that, didn't we? There are many who love the rich. 21, we highlighted the one who despises his neighbor sins. But whoever shows kindness to the poor will be happy. The one who despises his neighbor sins. Yeah, we highlighted 23. There is profit in all hard work, but endless talk leads only to poverty. Right. Respect anybody who's working, no matter what they're doing, because they're working. They're spending their time, and they're going out, and they're getting up, and they're going to work, and they're doing something, no matter what it is, even the lowliest job. Okay, respect that person. There's profit in all hard work. That's what I read into that. And we highlighted part of 24. The crown of the wise is their wealth, but the foolishness of fools produces foolishness. That would be kind of fun saying to put on the wall, huh? The foolishness of fools produces foolishness. Stupid is as stupid does. That's where they got that from. Yeah. Okay. And this doesn't mean all people that are wealthy are wise, okay? Sometimes the devil makes somebody wealthy just so Satan can further his own kingdom. as people get wealth and they keep following them, and then Satan has to keep them wealthy, because if this person turns to God, he's going to take 100,000 or 1,000,000 people with him, and Satan can't have that. So they have to. That's why. How come the bad get all the good stuff? Well, that's why. Right? So, just because you're wealthy don't mean you're wise. But the crown of the wise is their wealth. Okay, you can tell. And it's not only money. Okay, you see somebody that's just wise. They're always happy. They have integrity. People like being around them, and it just feel good. That person just makes me feel good. Okay, that's true wealth, and that's a crown. I highlighted 26. In the fear of the Lord, one has strong confidence, and his children have a refuge. Right. I have heard people say, older people, you know what? I did some stupid stuff, but I knew my mother was always praying for me. Always, always praying for me. That's a refuge when you're in trouble, and they go back and they think of that refuge. Mama always prayed for me. Good stuff. 27, we highlighted the fear of the Lord as a fountain of life, turning people away from the snares of death. It's good stuff. You don't even have to expound on that. And 29, are people who have tempers. Right? A patient person shows great understanding, but a quick-tempered one promotes foolishness. We all want to be patient, huh? And 30, which goes with it, a tranquil heart is life to the body, but jealousy is rottenness to the bones. Okay? They put the word jealousy there. Well, let's see if it says jealousy in the New American Standard. Around 30, right? Yeah, 30. Yep, jealousy, and I highlighted it there too. Jealousy is when you are betrayed by somebody you love. It's the kind of hurt and anger that there is no, there's really there's no way to solve it, okay? Because once a loved one has betrayed you, betrayed your confidence, that hurt doesn't go away. I mean, you can work and you can forgive them, and they can be truly repentant, and it's your job to forgive them. Like, we do stupid stuff and we repent and God forgives us. We truly like God. That's not easy to do. But jealousy is rottenness to the bones. Okay? And a lot of times jealousy is unfounded. People don't trust themselves, so they think, oh, that person is going to cheat on me, or they're going to rip me off, and they're my friend, and it just eats you up inside, Even when there's no reason for it, it will eat you up inside. It's rottenness to the bones. A tranquil heart is life to the body. So to being jealous, you can be at peace and say, you know what? That person can take my life, but they cannot take my reward. Okay. Hey, spent some time on that, didn't we? 31. Well, the one who oppresses the poor person insults his maker, or God. But one who is kind to the needy honors the Lord God. Okay? You oppress the poor, and there are lots of people who do. Push them down, makes them feel higher. You're insulting God. You think God likes it when you insult him? Think about that one. So there you have it. That's Proverbs 14 for May 14th. They spent a lot of time on this stuff. It's all right. We see what we're doing. I think we're reading Samuel today. So, and through the Bible in a year. There you go. There's Proverbs 14. We're just going to keep doing this. I'm just going to keep doing this every month until I have them all memorized. And it'll take years, okay? I plan on doing this for 24 months, and this is the 9th time I've gone through it. So, and we'll see how many people follow along and pick up new people every month. So, we'll see what it is. But until next time, remember, integrity or peaceful heart. See you next time.